Blocks. Today our activity is going to be find a face any place. You may have downloaded or printed off some of the handouts, but if not, do not worry. We're going to be drawing our own eyeballs today as well. What you're going to need is you're going to possibly need a pencil, a black marker. It can be a Sharpie, or it can just be a regular marker, or if you don't have that, a black crayon works just as well. And then you are going to want some colored items as well, either colored markers, colored crayons, or colored pencils to get started. You'll also need a thing of scissors. I like to do my drawings on a messy mat or some sort of placemat just so that I don't get them on the table. So let's get started and see what we're gonna make. If you guys do not have the handout sheets that I had provided for you, no worries, because we are going to start with just a plain white piece of paper, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna draw our own eyeballs. So you can either draw your own or use one of the ones that are already provided. There is a handout sheet that I have attached that you'll be able to see different shapes you can use to create your eyeballs. Now, they don't have to be exactly the same size. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a black marker. It does not need to be a Sharpie marker, but if you do have a Sharpie, always make sure you have a messy mat underneath. I'm gonna start by making 2 eyeballs. I'm gonna use ovals. You will notice that my eyeballs are 2 different sizes, and that's fine. What I want to do next is I want to add the pupil and the iris inside of my eye. So that's the black part and the circle inside of that, the colored space. I'm going to color this all the way in black. I left 1 white space for a glimmer. And then I can add my other pupil either in the same spot or maybe it's looking up. Now that I have the black pupil, I can either leave it like this or I can add the iris, which is the colored part. Now I can go and add color to those, but before I go to the color, I want to make some more eyeballs. This one, I'm going to leave it without color, but what I am going to do is I'm going to draw a curve here at the top to create like an eyelid, and I'm going to add some eyelashes. Now I can still have space. I can turn my paper or I can fit it in there. I'm going to try another shape. I'm going to try that triangle shape. And I'm going to have these guys looking in. Now that I have my eyes completed, I'm going to color in my iris. I'm actually going to use a marker and some crayons. I like to use the marker to create the little lines. Crayon can be used to color the background. No spotitis. Now I'll need to take my scissors and cut these out. drawing your own. For this one, you would need to add your black pupil with your colored iris. For the next one, you just need to color in the irises, any colors you want. They do not have to be the blue, the green, or brown. And then the last one, all you need to do is cut them out. You can see I already went ahead to cut some. So let's see what we need to do after we cut all of ours out. Once you have your eyeballs cut out, you're going to need some tape. I'm using some blue painter's tape because I know it won't hurt my walls or anything in my house. I'm going to tear off some small strips. I need 1 strip per eyeball. I will turn my eyeballs over and I'm going to turn these into a loop. So I have one end touch the other end, and then I can place them right on the back of my eyeballs. Now I'm going to search my home to find things to create faces. Now don't add your eyeballs to something that already has eyes. Go on a hunt and look what can be a mouth. I have found some in my place, so let's go see. Alrighty guys, the first spot I found was this dresser because I thought that this could be a nice mouth with maybe a mustache. So I taped on these eyeballs so you can see how easily they can come on and off, and I can stick these going whichever way I want. So there's my first one. Let's go find another. This time I added this to a lamp. So I have my eyeballs, this could be a nose and a mouth. So share with me where you found in your home some faces. Look for something that doesn't already have a face. You're trying to create your own. Now, what would happen if you added eyebrows? How would that make the face look different? Share your results with me.